Today, I will focus on HDB's Home Improvement Program, or HIP. And this is one of our key initiatives to refresh and to rejuvenate our HDB homes. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with HIP, essentially there are two components. The first component is the Essential Improvements component. This is fully funded by government. This would cover repairs to spalling concrete, waste pipe replacements, as well as the replacement of old pipe sockets where you used to, dry your clothing. And we replace it with upgraded and a safer retractable clothes drying rack. That is the essential component. The second component is the optional improvements component. Here, residents can choose from a suite of options to spruce up their homes, such as toilet upgrading, which many of you are familiar with, replacing the flat's entrance door and gate, and reinstalling a new refuse chute hopper. These optional components and improvements are heavily subsidized by the government. So this year, I'm glad to announce that HIP, or Home Improvement Program, will be extended to another 371 HDB blocks, benefiting more than 29,000 households all across Singapore. Government has dedicated over $407 million to subsidize the various HIP improvement works for Singaporeans. Including the latest batch, some 494,000 flats, or some 9 in 10 eligible flats, have been selected for HIP since the program was started back in 2007. Now, in addition to the HIP, our households can also choose to add fittings under what we call EASE 2.0, or Enhancement for Active Seniors 2.0. The purpose of the EASE program is to make our homes in our HDB estates safer and more accessible for our seniors, and thereby improving the support of those who want to age in place. That means you want to age where you've lived all along. As I said, last year, HDB launched EASE 2.0, and we expanded the list of senior-friendly fittings that are available. The response has been very encouraging for the take-up of EASE 2.0, with about 29,000 households having applied for EASE 2.0. And in fact, when the new HIP rolls out, including here in Pioneer and over Singapore, residents can apply for EASE 2.0 together with HIP. So I encourage all of you to sign up for these programs. If you have seniors in your households, please make full use of EASE 2.0.
And I'm elated that Pioneer constituency, particularly one of our zones, 10 blocks in our zone 1, has been selected for the home improvement program. I think what moving ahead is to get our residents to be acquainted with the home improvement program, because this is the very first HIP in Pioneer constituency. Well, Pioneer constituency is a relatively newer estate, but this particular zone 1 will around about 30 years, and some of our residents have feedback on when their HIP will happen. So I'm glad the Minister has announced today the selection of this particular zone, the 10 blocks in this zone. So I think the process will kick in, and we hope to hear more feedback from our residents, what is in it for them, and at the same time also hear their views on what's best and the various options available, so that we can get their support to roll this out.